I'm DelPrete. I first came in contact with this product with my dad. He was developing it because he wanted to help people. He first introduced me to it when he asked if I ever had cramps, and I used it during a wrestling match a couple years ago, and it worked great. Ever since then, I've been using it all the time. I constantly had cramps because we were always cutting weight or trying to lose weight or something, so we didn't have much room to stay healthy or any form, and trying to keep our bodies in any form of healthy shape that's considered healthy. We usually ate oranges or dieted very much, so we resulted in a lot of cramps. I used Cramp911 whenever I got a cramp, and it really did help. A lot of the things I used it for were just muscle cramps, shoulder cramps, my leg, calves. It hurt. Once I put it on and apply it, it goes away right away. I've been having shoulder problems for a long time now. I put it on my shoulder, and once I use that, the cramp or pain in my shoulder goes away right away. I'm club-footed. It's a birth defect, and I didn't have any problems with the bone. I had problems with my the muscle and how it was formed. So I constantly have pain in my feet, my right foot, where my club foot is, and it'll just be sore. I'll walk around during the day when it's raining out or it's really humid out, and it'll hurt, and I'll apply Cramp911 and it'll take it away. I'm a very aggressive athlete. I work very hard at what I do in lacrosse, and pretty much every day when I get up in the morning, I apply Cramp911 to prevent cramps. I have a very big issue with tight legs. If I don't stretch properly or if I don't do something properly, I'll get really stiff. I'll put Cramp911 on and it'll take it away. I originally had in my sophomore, junior year of high school, I was snowboarding, and I blew cartilage off both my knees snowboarding, and I was out for 6 months. Results being that my body wasn't in shape come wrestling season or lacrosse season. So resulting in that, I landed up using Cramp911 to loosen up my muscles and make sure they're not tight for preventative maintenance. A lot of reasons using Cramp911 is because it's one of the best products out there for any sore muscles or anything that results in pain with athletic problems. One day I didn't have Cramp911 during a game. I got a cramp. This was actually in college. We were playing Kutztown, and it was spring semester. It was our first game of the season, and I ended up getting really bad calf cramps. Results being that I came out of the game, and I had to get stretched out. After that, I was never without Cramp911 because of me going back in the game resulted in loss of ability to play. I probably had about 25% total comeback on that. After that, I used Cramp911, and I pretty much am right back on the field 100%. I never have issues with cramps in my calves ever again. My shoulder doesn't hurt. Even when I'm laying around or just laying in bed and my shoulder hurts, I'll apply Cramp911, and it'll take the pain away right away. One day during a lacrosse game, I applied Cramp911. It was actually this year, Kutztown, and I applied Cramp911, and everybody was curious about this product. A couple of the guys were complaining about cramps and stuff from running around playing athletics and playing lacrosse, a very grueling athletic sport. And I let them borrow my sample that I got, and the result of that was they didn't have cramps for that game. After that, they use it all the time. They say it's one of the best products that they ever used for cramps. A lot better than the other products that are out in the market. And ever since then, a lot of the students have been using Cramp911 just for everyday working out, everyday walking around. They use Cramp911 constantly. Everybody's always asking me for samples. And the results being is that I'm out of Cramp911, and they have my samples. They were shocked at you. They worked right away. A lot like Danny, especially Danny, because he's one of the most hard kids out there. He disbeliefs everything right off the bat. He tried it. He gets cramps right in his upper thigh. Billy, he hurt his arm really bad, and once he put the Cramp911 on, it took it away. He doesn't have pain anymore, but when he works out, he constantly has pain, and he's always asking for me to bring a sample to him or stuff. And when I do, he uses it, and he says the pain goes away. Danny always has upper thigh cramps. He uses Cramp911 all the time. Now Nick has a shoulder problem. Apparently, he pops out his shoulder like every 5 minutes, and the muscles are always sore and tight. He always complains about shoulder problems, so he puts that on and he says it takes the pain away. It's definitely been an advantage to have it around, because a lot of the key guys like Danny, he's one of our shooters. Nick's one of our best defenders, and a lot of the guys that use it regularly just to make sure that they won't get injured or they won't have any problems during the game, so they feel 100% comfortable with their bodies.